Hey Newt, how you doing? How's today going for you? We've been getting a little bit of snow here. Oh, I should probably boost the game volume, but it's a bit quiet. Oh boy. Warframe minis. There aren't minis, but they do have the model files freely available on the Tenogen program thing. Ah, yes, this is what I was doing. Where's the blizzard? I need to find... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Where is... Levels... Workshop files, Blizzard. Blizzard Realm, yep. This one. Open file location. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. So I'm gonna do the old switcheroo here. Alright, so now I need to... So quiet. Now I need to go and grab the animated dragster hyperpod right here. Let's test all animations that I want to do here. I just want to grab all these. This is the one that's rigged and not decorative. It's got light too. I don't know why I didn't just do this in the first place. I wonder what that's for. I mean, I see no sense in trying to recreate something like this, especially when he told me he had no problem with me using it. Because the proportions are good, the materials are good, like, everything's already set up. Alright, now let's go ahead and make sure that... I'm probably going to have to get this one too. What else do we have here? Event trigger box. I'm going to have to grab that as well. Machine warp A. The real trick is just figuring out how it all works. Because there's definitely a rhyme and a reason to everything. But just exactly what that is... sometimes anyone's guess. Alright. Let's swap on over and get rid of what I was rigging here. And this was already pines. so I don't feel too bad about changing things up here. Although I might mess with the size. This is a little bit too big for the... This is a little bit too big. Power, nope. Alright, well... I'm thinking to attach everything individually because it wasn't grouped. And they all have follow track animations, but also nested spin animations here. Oh, is the thumbnail set up right for the video? It always manages to sneak up on me. Good. Yeah, this is for Metro. I'm at the point where I'm introducing a crawler hyperpod. Trickiest thing for me is just sticking with the with one thing until it's 100% done, like I did with moving traffic. But then I started to segment the the thing with the freeway. That's what it is. Okay, so I need to attach all of these objects to a spline, and then they'll keep their offset, presumably. Nope, that's not how I search for it. Spline HD, spline tape. Yeah, that's about right. And then it will stay relative to that. And then all I gotta do is utility invisible spline. Kablamo. Let's give it a shot. Boy, these wheels kind of stick out. I should probably fix that. Alright. So first I'm going to need to attach everything here, obviously. And then the event trigger box. Scene warp. 35 timescale 1. New anchor after warp. 62. 61. Okay, so I'm going to need another one of these. Hyperscene warp A. And this is just destination. And then we're going to turn that off and go other ID 62. And no teleporter here. Yeah, this is for that scene. The trampoline scene. Okay, so this... I see how that works. That's interesting. I never would have animated it that way. Man, the range on that stuff is loud. Is very large. Okay. Attach, 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 attach. Detach and detach. Alright. Then I'm gonna have to do something about those wings. Then I'm gonna also have to attach the camera. And this, I don't think moves. And this wasn't. Executing event name, crawler scene, event trigger box, crawler cutscene. What's that? Okay, so that's synced up, right? Crawler lock in. More music. Alright, let's see what I got. Hey, what's everybody in the mood for? More lo-fi? Alright, there we go, that's something. Let's see, what am I trying to do? So, one animation is... This is the regular animator. And then this is the animator for the group. Seems right. Now, of course, they all got to be animated separately. I don't know. Just had a bit of a short day, I guess. Woke up kind of late, and maybe I'm not fully awake. That's probably it. Let's see. So the issue is it doesn't teleport the car, and then the onboarding animation doesn't happen. It's not stealing if you have permission. It's sharing. I mean, it doesn't make sense to invest all that time and effort recreating what's already... Oh, well. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. That's right. You're the devil, Pines. Don't think we all don't know it. What do we got here? Events, listener. I'm going through the process. Yeah, I can also imagine. Okay, so this is gonna be something that has to be animated up, I imagine. Yeah, I turned down the latency on the last. Let me see if it's still right. Let's see what the latency is for this stream. I thought that I'd turned it up, but maybe that was just for the tournament. Okay, this one is on. Oh, it doesn't say multi-streaming, does it? I thought multi-stream is mean to me sometimes. No, yeah, that's right. That's correct. That's showing up properly. Oh yeah, it's normal latency. No wonder. Normal latency for YouTube is quite slow. Did I set up the BRB screen? Yeah, I did. I'll get a chance to use that sometime in the middle, probably. Well, at least now everybody knows what the latency is with the little chat things. Yeah, it was ultra low latency, but then I switched it to normal latency, or it switched back on its own, I guess. Water tastes weird. Okay, so crawler cutscene, I think, is... Maybe you can help me out here. Is crawler cutscene the one that that triggers the ramp, or is that the one that triggers the movement? No, that's crawler lock-in that triggers the ramp. Crawler lock-in, no delay. So that's projectile rotation. So that's going to stay. That's got a duration of 2. So as soon as... Okay, I think I got it. Event trigger sphere. Alright. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set an animator. There we go. And this is gonna be slide. This is gonna be advanced. This is gonna be move. Nope. Sliding. And then advanced. Translate type local. Translate vector. Nope. Nope. None of that. None of you. I'm gonna have you right here. Delay 0. Duration. Also 0. Curve type. We want this to be ping pong, yes. Custom pong values. Pong delay. Let's do 30. And then pong duration. Actually, let's set that to 2. And then test this. And then turn loop off. Set event listener. Set that event listener to crawler cutscene. On action, play, or ping pong really. Off action, none. And so, yes, that's right. One thing at a time. Yeah, Axel's just been improving. I mean, but I guess that's what happens when you practice. Whoops! Okay, let's move this. Let's actually make that a little bit bigger and move it over here. And then let's have this be... Nope, not 50, 10. Let's have this be 10. And then let's hyperscene warp A. Time before returning. Other ID 61. So hyperscene. My ID has got to be 61. Other ID is going to be 62. And then it just drops you. Okay. Now it's got its wings deployed. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. The box. I've got to have the box. I'm going to get my box. Where's my box? Box? My box of locks? A pox upon my box of locks. This is the one. No, this isn't it either. Where did I put it? Dragster. This is it. There you are. Oop. Taking you into here. Do an acid? No. I see what you did there. My ID is gonna be 61. Whoa, that's... what the hell? Spooky. This is not primary. Should be no... Why did I have that in there? You're done being productive? Well, that's great. That means you can chat, because I can guarantee that there's nothing productive going on right now. Not here, not in the chat, not like in a 5-mile radius. This is like a productivity dead zone. So if you're done being productive, then hang out. That's all you can do. You're trapped with us. What the hell? Oh, it's a camera shake zone. I don't think I need that for this. Well, maybe I'll keep it, but I'll turn the intensity down to 0.05. I've never known acid to take the pain away, if we're talking about lysergic acid. Usually it just makes the pain weirder. Warp anchor. What's it supposed to be? What's my Hyperscene Warp A? Other ID is 61. That's right. Event trigger sphere. I don't think I need an animator on this, actually. Crawler lock in. And then I just need to make sure that this... There's a delay before return. So many variables. Anything involving pines is automatically non-productive. Is that how it works? That's cool. I don't know what's happening, but that was cool. Uh-oh. Alright, I gotta check this now. Ooh, I know what I'm doing after this video is out. I don't know why it's doing that. That's really, really far in the air. Holy guacamole. Oh. Alex Monteiro. I assume you're Mr. Zano. It's your Discord alias. Oh, it's going fine. I'm just figuring out the I'm trying to modularize it so I can just paste this on other realms. This will be useful when I finally finish Metro and start working on Swamp. I'll be able to get the this and the drill hyperpod working. Then all we'll have left is the one with the X's for wheels. The junk hyperpod. Okay. Accelodrome. Okay. So, issues now is that it's looping, but it's not supposed to loop. It's not supposed to wrap around. Nuh-uh. 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 No. No. That's a good feeling. When you finally listen to some lo-fi music and you haven't listened to lo-fi music in like a long time, and you're just like, oh, this is good, but you haven't like been listening to it for hours. So to answer your question about level props, yes, it's possible. Right now, the easiest way to do it is to replace things that already exist in the game, like meshes, and then just use those meshes. Say, for example, you had something like this. You could replace this mesh with something else. And I mean, technically, I guess you could add meshes, but I don't know how that would gel with the game's code, because this already has like an index ID and is already categorized and implemented in the game and organized and all that stuff. With a mod like a custom cars mod, I could see it being possible to introduce a bunch of indexes under like an umbrella index, because that's how the custom car mod works. It basically uses the index for the spectrum, which is this vehicle design right here, and then introduces a bunch of sub indexes. But you need to have a little bit of C# programming knowledge to implement something like that. Probably redo those windows. I don't like the look of them. The color's wrong. I gotta change the color. I gotta change the wings so they're not out by default. Isn't that cool though? It's a little bit complicated, but once you sink your teeth into it. Yeah, I don't know why the wheels are so far out. Couldn't tell you if I wanted to. Actually, that's complete nonsense. I just put them too far out when I imported it. I don't know why I started saying that I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. I can, in fact, tell you if I wanted to. And since I did, I told you. Weird feeling. What a weird feeling. Okay, so that's what that does. Event trigger box, and then this is hyper. So this is. I get it. That triggers the warp anchor, and then the warp anchor. I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay, car, decorative car, animator for decorative car, animator for decorative car. Ease in and out. Off action is to play reverse. Now, where's the event listener for the decorative car? Crawler cutscene. So as soon as the crawler cutscene is no longer being triggered, then it stops. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this with a event trigger sphere. Cutscene. Okay. Let's go ahead and try this. And so now all I need to do is shrink this thing down. Oh, they don't wrap around? That's perfect. Claustrophobia. Stacks of wings. They actually do fold. It's like Blender, you know? There's settings in the distance level editor that people just started figuring out how to use for really funky stuff. This. Animator. Follow distance 90. Have to ungroup all this stuff if I want it to work right. I want to resize it. Let's see how it would work right now in terms of size. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I don't have to resize it, but it's a little bit too big. Oh no, Nick wants us to hear him out. This can only be bad. There's only one possibility, and that is for it to be bad. Oh no. It's worse than I ever could have imagined. Okay, I might just re-rig this after. Oh, that's actually not that bad. I don't know how they're gonna get into it. They're gonna have to like go underneath. There's actually enough room to go underneath, I think. That might actually work. Oh no, no, Nick, no. You chose a good time to leave. I don't think discussion past this point will be very productive. Is this only available to Silencers members? Yeah, I have... Something like this doesn't really make sense. What I have thought about in terms of separating out, giving more weight and gravity to what team you choose, is I've thought about like combinations of abilities. Okay, let's go ahead and test all animations. Ooh, you going. He going fast. That's not a crawler hyperpod anymore. That's a zoomer. Zooming hyperpod. If you were to report a sweeper, how would you align the hitbox? I don't quite know. That would be a better question for the distance plugin channel. If we could get a custom level objects mod going, that would actually be pretty fantastic. Reduce the follow distance. Okay, so that means oops. Let's go ahead and I think this is probably set up right. 90 for you, negative 90 for you, 90 for you. Let's change this to settings in the animation, yeah, follow distance. See, mods, not really Pines' forte. This is like working with a kind of like a plug and play code system and not, faffing around with actual code. I mean, not that it couldn't be done, but I personally wouldn't know where to start. I'd love to see it happen, but yeah, this is complicated but different, It'd take time and effort. If I stop working on maps, maybe I could try and figure something like that out. But that would take a while. Take quite a bit of time. It's hard. Coding is hard. There's a lot of fumbling around in the dark. How do you enter the hyperpod? So you enter the hyperpod here. And then it animates back. See, this was all done within the level editor, no mods needed. So yeah, it doesn't import objects, actually. It recreates them, basically just like this, out of objects in the level editor already. but much less. To give you an idea, if you had something like this in Blender and you tried to import it, it would probably be closer to 5,000 objects instead of just 50. I mean, 50 is already a lot, but it's not as much as 5,000. So it's there, but it's really only like viable for really low poly stuff, or, you know, straight objects, or just, you know, getting proportions right. Okay, so I need to edit the follow distance animation. Follow distance, event listener, and animator group. Follow distance, let's go ahead and, nope, that's not that. Follow distance, decorative cut, nope, nope. Animator, nope. Nope. That's not it either, I already did that one. Animator, oh, that's it. That's just the animator. Okay, let's, so 90 on that is fine, I'd say. Let's do, for this one, let's do -80. And let's test it out. I don't know why I would say this, but I'm thinking that this may not work the best. Okay, let's do -87. Yeah, it would destroy my PC as well, which is why I and a lot of other people don't use it. It's really only useful for getting a reference. You want to build stuff out of the level editor if and whenever you can. Dang it, doesn't let me do it. Follow distance, 87, 87, 87. Karma's not a clone. What do we know about Karma-ized? So now it's all in one piece. $87 though, not enough. 85. Galorum is the clone. Alright. Okay. I guess. Duration. I'm just gonna set that to, I'm just gonna set the duration to 5. I'm gonna have to reset that though. Duration of 5. Duration of 5. 85. 5. 85. 5. 85. 5. 85. 5. 5. 85. -85. 5. 85. 5. Alright, and then next, stop seeing whether or not this is work. This is gonna work. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that will work. Although I'm definitely 100% for sure going to have to change that follow distance. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna have to set one of these objects with an animator audio. Play, and I need something that goes crunch. Ambient. Loop. What goes crunch? Steam, warp numbers, vending machine hum. Groans, huh? Obstacles. Let's do rollers. Play. Audio plays upon animation start. That's looping, and then it stops. Stopping after going forward. Maybe that works. Maybe. Meow. Okay. Doesn't follow animated objects. Oh, damn. That's a bummer. I'm gonna need an ambient audio, aren't I? Ambient audio object. Where to put it? What does it matter? Listen for warp event. And then I'm gonna have to like get the audio string working. Oh, so many moving parts. Yeah, but look at that. It's all roads and stuff. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Same as the normal string, just remove the play portion of it. How do I find the normal string? I assume that's going to be somewhere in... I know there's a spreadsheet, but... maybe... What do you... Oop, there it is. Empire proximity. Ah, I see. There's the strings. Proximity door, okay. So I need to find my doohickey that I want to play. Event listener, and then I want to go animator audio. And then I'm going to hit play, go to obstacles, loop, rollers. Oh, it's just rollers. Okay. Ambient audio object. The event is rollers with a capital R. Has subtitles. Subtitles would just be like grinding sounds in brackets. Well, even if I wanted to make all 4 maps in Speed of Silence one map, they're just too big. It was something that I could do in Ignition because the maps were small enough that I could stuff them into one thing. But I don't think I can do it here. It's just too massive. Like, it would just crash. Animator and then animator audio onto the ambient object. Animator and then ambient audio, huh? Animator audio. Then remove the animator from it. Holy cow! And all you need is an event listener now. Crawler cutscene. Play. What's left to do for this realm? I have to animate the traffic. This traffic isn't animated because it well, it's not supposed to be. I'm not going to animate all the traffic, obviously, just parts of it. It's not like you're asking too much. It's not hard to put them all together. The game just can't do it. This is a 32-bit application, so it's got a 4 gigabyte limit on memory size. If this were a 64 gigabyte application, we'd have considerably more freedom in terms of like map sizes, but it would have to be completely like recompiled for that, and that requires some pretty heavy developer intervention and also a good amount of work on the part of the developers. So likely not going to happen. As cool as that would be. Yeah, no, I've never learned programming adequately, so I couldn't really say just exactly how much work it is, but it does sound like a lot. So this, I'm gonna have to rewatch that scene in order to figure out what even happens. Okay, speed of silence. Mute it. And that's that. So that's when they get off the freeway. Good. That's when the drones are just like, oh, maybe we should get off the freeway too. And so they do the thing. He drives on the thing. Yep. 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 Sweeper. Yep. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's actually... Oh, I see. Oh, believe me, if I were signed in, it would be dark theme. But since it's the overlay, it's not. Okay. And then here we have, they take it onto the freeway. And they basically trample the cars. But do you see where they get off? No, and you don't see what happens there either. guess you don't see where this comes from and where it goes. I'm just gonna leave it right where it is and then mess with it later. But I'm gonna change this follow track to a 35, and then I'm gonna change the duration to 20. Let's test this animation here. Man, that really animates far out. That's only 20% of the entire loop. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, no, if you tried to recreate everything in exact detail, it would end up playing like ass because you can't recreate set pieces and expect them to be fun and engaging. So here's my idea for how you get in front. You drive underneath it. That's my whole idea. That's it. It's the whole thing. And it should be perfectly possible. Where's my car? Let's try it out. And if it's funky, then... Whoa, where am I? Whoops, I forgot. I did not have wings. Where will it start? Right around here, I think. I'm kind of a little bit lost, which is a good thing. Yeah, that means that nope. This is right at the beginning. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get from here all the way over to the other one. So this is the other on-ramp. Uh-oh. Now to see if these trucks actually work. Oh, there they go. Why doesn't it start on ground level? I don't know how I would fit it onto the... Whoa! How I would fit it onto the, How I would fit it onto the freeway. Because the freeway on-ramps are thinner than the actual freeways themselves. By a little bit. They just look awkward, I guess. Ah, there you are. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Should probably do something about that. Okay. And then all you gotta do is skip and a hop and that is a little bit awkward though, that's blocking it. No? Not gonna like me? Yeah, that's fine. I don't need you. Yeah. I mean, ideally it would be like... That's the trick with the Metro Realm, I guess, is that it plays more like a maze than it does an actual race, you know what I mean? Like... I think that's going to be the real trick, is just designing it so that it accommodates a playstyle which is effectively, I need to get to the end as fast as possible. So there needs to be some sort of a layout that that has more than one line on it. Like racing line. Right now, the quickest way to get from the beginning to the end is just to take this freeway, jump, ship, like right here, and then drive right back on, unless you can manage to... Actually, yeah, it would just be to jump right off here, and then just take the streets, and then just jump right off and onto here, and then right into the end, and that's the fastest route, and there's really nothing else to it. But yeah, boy, that city is so much brighter. What did I say? Oh, he's not going to share his idea with us. Doesn't want to terrify us. Or drive us mad. It's just as I suspected. Follow distance. Let's go ahead and turn that down to something more reasonable. Like 7. Duration 5 seconds. Oh no. A randomized labyrinth realm? That would be the only way that realm would work, honestly, though. Honestly, I don't know. Having the crawler on the freeway just seems kind of uninspired. Sometimes I feel like there's an expectation to constrain myself with creative decisions that may not have been that great and that are in fact like 15 years old. Take for example having this Hyperpod on the freeway. Cinematographically, it works, but you know what I could do? Just cutscene it. Alright, who's ready to see my brand new Be Right Back screen? Because I will be right back. I'm back. I wasn't using my kneecaps anymore. Anyway. In case anybody wants someone to thank for that masterpiece, that was Axel's model and animation. I spent a little bit of time yesterday just fiddling with the Blender animation settings so I could get it to render in a transparent video file for that specific purpose. All I can say is no regrets. It all coalesced in one beautiful moment. I didn't set the duration right. Duration for this should be 10 seconds, I'd say, not 5. 10. Also the follow distance for you. What? Follow distance 7. Duration 10. 10. Wrap around, I think not. 10, 10, 10. Oops. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and that's already 10. Yeah, the Hyperpod is definitely almost perfectly constructed. I mean, that's an incredible amount of attention to detail for even just the wheels. Off action. Stop. Wait a minute. Yeah, Pines really did a great job with the Hyperpod, especially just the use of objects to construct the wheels, because you can definitely see you can see the tread, and it's just this really economical approximation by using extra geometry where necessary and textures where it wasn't. It just comes out really well. Wait for animation to finish. Boxes ticked. Wait for animation to finish. Stop. I wonder what that does. In an animation like this, which basically just spins it continuously, does it just wait until it gets back into like the right spot? I guess I'll find out here in just a second. Stop. Maybe I've missed something. Oh, I see. They slow down like a lot. Yeah, that's fun. Trucks, cars, trains. It's all moving in the city. Look at that. The spin is one layer deeper. Oh, I'm looking at the movement animation. Of course, I did. I did the dumb thing. Well, no need to have that now. tournament is going to be first Saturday of the month. So let me look at my calendar here. According to ye old watch, that's going to be April 3rd. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Animation wheel, off action, let's do stop. That's for the rotation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sit right here and watch. Change. I just gotta set it to a timer. So yeah, these are timed right now. Duration here should be 7. Okay, off action. Okay, yeah, I think I got it now. Same timing as movement actions, yeah. Did I say first Saturday of the week? Because if so, that's not right. Well, the duration should be 10, not 7. What am I doing? It's the follow distance that's 7. Perfect. It's exactly how I need it to be. Train Jack, I don't know what you're saying. Would the way how the Hyperpod is, like how it would be for the swamp, I don't understand. It does not compute. That's not proper syntax. My brain rejects it. My brain threw a logical error when it tried to read that sentence. I don't know what you're trying to say. You're gonna crab some food stuff? Don't blow upstream. Blow up. Blow up a stream of water. If it was just a stream, hold on. Use the tri-block? The same set of realms? Well, we are going to use, we're going to use the Sound Realm that Heinz just released. Most likely, I haven't played it yet, but I have no reason to assume that anything would be wrong with it. Mental physical state capable of being classed as a human. Wow, that's incredible. Fresh hell is this? Catch stir. Syntax error. Okay. Back to what I'm working on here. Sine wave, I gotta set the duration to 10 seconds. Big Z. It just sounds like you're very boring. Big Z's. Okay. Same set of realms plus sound realm. Yeah, maybe some new ones. I kind of want to just put this somewhere else, honestly. After fiddling with it for so long, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't do anything other than just be a decoration. The crawler hyperpod is only useful for getting over rough or uneven terrain. Maybe we could work something else out, like where we've got a section of the city that's just given out. Oop, I gotta do the thing. Rut row. There we go. I don't think I've ever had hay fever, but it doesn't sound like a lot of fun, so get well soon. Alright, what is this doing over here? Oh yeah, the Onion Embassy. The Embassy of the Onion People. You just missed the BRB screen again. So I need to find some place for this to bridge that gap that isn't on the freeway. The freeway should just be for moving traffic. Yeah, I'm gonna put this somewhere else. I'm gonna mess with it later. Track, road, nope. Default, aha. I don't need you. just bring him back every couple of minutes. If Axel's okay with it, I can share the animation because I just have it on my hard drive now. It's like a .webm file, I think. It's only like 5 megs. Ah, yes. The mushroom garden. The mushroom garden. I just gotta work on something and like have an actual idea of why I want it to be there. Because this part is just so awkward. Just the way it comes in and then wraps around. I got an idea. It would be good for driving on top of buildings. This is very rough and uneven terrain. Difficult to traverse without a car or some sort of a vehicle transformer. Maybe I could use the underground for that. I could use... this space. No, they're not mandatory, but everybody keeps bugging me about them because they want them so badly. Sometimes I feel not very necessary. I mean, especially when they're just put in as extra just to feel complete or whatever. Sometimes I don't really feel they're necessary. Just like the whole underground area I had going on for a second, just not needed. Just kind of awkward, you know, jimmied in there. Not a part of the original outline. No space for it, you know what I mean? No space for, boy. I feel like at this point the realm's kind of just petered out. Yeah, I could put a subway in. Because this is all made out of smaller things. Even if it wasn't a subway, just a tunnel through some of the buildings would be completely possible, something like this. Or what we've got here, just like more compact, and it goes through like a series of buildings and stuff. Because I'd like to put a crawler hyperpod in, but it needs to be somewhere where it can actually, where it actually makes sense to be. Because right now, you have to go out of your way to use the hyperpod. It just for gameplay purposes, it doesn't make sense. You have to go out and then around and then go over here and then take it over and then back around, and then that takes you all the way over to this side of the city. So it doesn't really make sense. It's like an Easter egg more than an actual like gameplay, you know? I feel like if I include a hyperpod, it should be part of the gameplay somehow. Like this, I could see this being more just an Easter egg. Use the digger hyperpod. Yeah, I could see something like the digger hyperpod, so you can just drill through a tunnel. but the crawler hyperpod. Maybe somewhere here, in order to let you beat oncoming traffic. But then I'd have to figure out like how to deal with things clipping right through it. Because if I'm gonna have animated traffic, especially with the trucks, they're too large for it to be believable that it's just kind of crawling over it, because they would just like clip right through. That wouldn't work. I'd have to script the entire thing, and that would just bloat this map, this already bloated map, way more than it has been. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. A list of things I need to fix, because I keep forgetting like what's done and what's not. Like clearly this not done, but I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Is it just animated traffic? Could be. Could be. GTA, yeah. I can see the crawler hyperpod being useful in GTA. Because there's already like collisions and stuff set up. So the game would handle most of the interaction, you just have to import it as a usable object. Fun fact, says Nick Elements. No, says Red Owl. That's where that comes out. Particles are actually arrows. That's cool. I don't think I even knew that. Alright. Well, I got halfway through implementing the hyperpod and then decided to scrap it, so that's something. This thing really needs a to-do list, I think, more than anything else. I'm just gonna drive around and write down stuff that I need to fix. Channel for that. Right there. To do or metro. And then I'm gonna just drive around and figure out what needs fixing. Aesthetically, I feel like it's pretty good. Did I add a sweeper yet? I don't think I have. Towards the end, that would probably be a good idea. Whoa! That to the list. I feel like the streets are mostly done. There's a small amount of inconsistency with the lights. There's only so much stuff I can catch before I release the map. Oh man, all these trucks are... So I gotta make sure... Fix... truck animations. What else? bad you can't add audio to the trucks. That would make them terrifying. You just hear like screaming gradually approaching you. I'm gonna have to order these so that I work on one thing first. The smallest things get fixed first, and then the bigger things. I'm gonna need to add some sizzling and zapping to the power station. Zapping to power station. Add audio FX to fallen drone car. What else? Oh. Give streets names. Are you able to drive on the train tracks? I don't know. Let's find out. Not like that. I feel like that. That's not how you drive on train tracks. Let's see if I can find a way to get on them right here. Alright. The answer is yes. Actually, they function like normal tracks. But beware of the train. Whoops. Oh, really gotten myself into something here. Let's see if I can make it to the end. What was that? Oh, interesting. Traffic on both freeways. And then replace buildings. And I'm going to need to sort these things based on their assumed difficulties. And then once all these things are fixed, I'm just going to release the level. And if there's any problems with it after that. Whoa, there that sweeper comes. Oh boy. That was a sweeper. So I'm gonna have to have an off-ramp that the sweeper comes onto the track with. I think it just does that loop over and over again. fix the sweeper, and then I'm going to want to replace buildings here, because they don't jive well with the track texture patch. The lighting here is actually quite nice. Yes. And then I'm going to have to fix the track transitions towards the end. Cap those. Okay, so cap and splines and secondary island, replace old buildings with updated versions. What else? Fix moving traffic and add Hyperpod area and fix sweeper, set up sweeper movement, and then I'm gonna reorient those. We can see the end of this project. Yep. Finally, it would be nice to get my head out of this and work on something else. If I can fit in a little bit of time outside of streams, then hopefully. Just hijack your car. Gotta dodge it if you don't, since your car into a sweeper interior. Oh, you cracked me up. Alright. So, what's first on this list? Truck animations. So some of the truck animations, cutscenes animations, I assume that means the trucks as well. Go ahead and turn that off. Truck spawn point. That's good. How about this? No clipping. That doesn't go all the way though. There we go. Okay, and this isn't quite as far forward as it should be. And so it doesn't actually spawn the truck, so I don't have to worry about that. Does this actually go as far as it's supposed to? Yes. Omega is a Greek character, yes. Has the music been too loud all this time? Because I could have easily turned it down. To say something, I'm oblivious most of the time because I can't hear the stream itself. Okay. Oh boy. That is no good. There we go. Sometimes I'm just not talking, So, I mean, there's that too. Intersection, that's gonna go in road. And I move this forward like that. That's not gonna work. Ready for 2 feet of snow? That's what I hear. Yeah, I say bring it on. I say bring it on. Then I'll probably regret saying that too. Okay. Spawn point, and I need to figure out the Y location here. Just so I could get it right again. Yo, for real. There we go. And then there's this and this. And I feel like that does it. Omega Puss, yeah. My real nick translated to the Western alphabet is Omega Puss, that's correct. That's actually that's actually my Twitch handle, except there's an H in there because somebody took Omega Puss without an H. So I made do. I think that's gonna loop properly. All right, fixed truck animations, done. I wonder if markup text works in. Nope, it doesn't. Fixed truck portals clipping. Add zapping FX to fallen drone car. That's done as well. Give streets names. That's going to take a little while. Cap the end splines on the secondary island. So add zapping. FX. I'll just buildings, frozen, cutscenes. Let's do that here. Animator audio. Oh, there's no golden oh, there it is. Animator audio. Animator audio. Oops. Audio. Why'd I pick that name? I don't know. It felt right, I guess. That should do that. Now all we need to do is give give streets names, so I'm gonna reorient that so that's above there. Place old variations with new ones. Set up sweeper movement, add a hyperpod area, and fix moving traffic. I think the zap effects are done. Yeah, some feel the opposite way. Some feel like Omegapus sounds strange, or Opus sounds cool, like Opal. But to each his own. Call me what you will. What? You're not gonna like me? Alright. That's that. I just need to make sure there aren't any other uncapped end splines. Okay, and then I've got to undo this. And then I gotta grab, is it in my custom? It's the corkscrew. Alright, and then I'm gonna grab that, move it all the way here. The Chevrolet Omega, huh? Man, I can see the marketing now. Get rid of that, and that, and that, and... clip that there. And unclip it. And then shapes, oops, tape. Okay, let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy those properties from that spline tape. Bring them over here. Paste. And then shapes, tape, paste. I'll move that so that those line up. Shapes, tape, paste. Shapes, tape, paste. Attach. And that's done. Spruced up. I tell you, look at that. Oh, so much nicer. The fireworks at the ending. And the neon lights. Fireworks? What are you talking about? Okay, and then I'm gonna put, right after give streets names, rework spaghetti track on second island. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, go back into buildings, off a road, and then I'm gonna replace you with something else. Buildings. Alright, there's that. Copy that and then paste it. Nope. Still not right. For celebration. Oh, maybe I'll hide a trigger in there somewhere. Maybe I'll just leave fireworks for somewhere else in the map. I've got an idea of where I would put them. There we go. Man, that's something I've always wanted to do, like project-wise. I've always wanted to make this giant, like, Planet Hot Wheels map that would basically just be like Hot Wheels City, just like nothing but this. This would be the whole aesthetic. Just loops and shoots and just fun track everywhere you look. But that's gonna take a lot of time. Maybe someday. All right, well, that's everything off of the to-do list, other than 1, 2, so I've got to give the streets names, rework the spaghetti track here, set up sweeper movement, add a hyperpod area, and then fix moving traffic. We're nearing the end. Thanks for bearing with me. I know this is taking a while. But hopefully soon here. Meatball on the spaghetti track. No, I need marinara sauce. I can't do anything with meatballs. All right, well.